good because you won't waste the food that people don't eat, and so you convert the food into energy which is reused, so it's not really wasted after all. The disadvantage is it can be if the wasted food isn't really filtered out properly, I guess, then the energy will be unhygienic, but I guess people won't be consuming it anyway, so gases could actually pollute the environment, and that could be very hazardous to human health.
I'm an engineer. I work in like methane plants, so I do natural gas. So this is like the most natural part. So under a landfill, you're gonna have so much like pocket of methane, and if you can use that, that means that it's like the best kind of recycling you can get. It's like the most efficient way. So all the waste comes back into like, producing power for your city. How will it affect them? Well, it's very difficult. The problem is that it's going to be very expensive to put into infrastructure. So if you do it, it will work very well, but it's going to be very expensive. So the cheaper option is to get coal. So that's the problem, to get people off using fossil fuels and trying to use this. That is a problem. But if you do it, once you establish it, then it's a lot easier. But that's the expensive part, and that's hard to convince like governments and like bodies to do that. Do I disadvantages? Well, it's not a disadvantage of the waste. The methane that's produced out of landfill is not a disadvantage. The problem is the landfill itself. That is the disadvantage. It's not about the product, it's about what causes it. We shouldn't be producing that much methane in the first place.
Okay, I think we rank one of the highest in the world. I think per ton every single year. I can't remember the exact number, but apparently we do waste a lot of food. And I think it was late last year that there was quite a little bit of hoo-ha regarding where all that food is going, instead of being recycled in that sense, or being sent to, say, homes, okay, or maybe donated to willing hearts. It's just being dumped away. And then of course people have also been saying that, perhaps there are other avenues to, inverted commas, dispose of this, all these food waste. I think it is not possible to curb food wastes just based on the fact, solely based on the fact that we are a consumerist society. If you are a consumerist society, I think it is very difficult to control food waste in that sense, because once you have hit a certain level of how would I put it, social economic status, there is then that propensity to spend more, to buy more, to consume more, and of course in that process, naturally food is wasted. So I think our concern now is not so much about reducing food wastage, but rather how to then use it for more purposeful means.
Tourists are wasting food because they are not that poor, so money is not an issue to them. So once they feel that they are very full and they shouldn't carry on eating anymore, then they will stop. So hence they don't see the importance of not wasting food. So if we should be able to educate them in a way such that maybe you can show them situations from other countries, other third world countries like Africa. Okay, for me, I think personally I don't like food wastage, so I try to finish all the food that I order when I go out to eat. Secondly, maybe you can order food just enough for yourself. You should be able to gauge how much food you need.